Tonight, a match born of dreams as El Stinger faces Ramon. Who will be the King of Lucha Libre? It's a Saturday night. It's time for a fight. We are kicking things off in a big way here right now in Hager Stadium with El Fuerte and King Rasta Gomez. Later tonight, a match born of dreams, potentially some say to crown the King of Lucha Libre. It's going to be El Stinger against Ramon. So much more action tonight. Make sure you stick around.
It seems Abel is here for his own investigation. He was fishy, but just a red herring. Perhaps the missing ingredient for this dish is not so obvious. The United and Mighty were suddenly much less active once Freak was reported, until Boris and Igor attacked Rasta and I in New York City. I must investigate!
Well, Fuerte continuing his investigation into the deportation of Freak, the manager of King Rasta Gomez, who was detained while we were in Europe as part of the Crash Carnival some months ago now. El Fuerte suspects that perhaps there has been a conspiracy against Rasta Gomez. And right now his prime suspects are the United and Mighty, Boris and Igor. El Fuerte has been investigating thoroughly in the recent months, and of course, he has already ruled out Abel, King of Dinosaurs, Sheep the Royal, rivals to King Rasta Gomez, and these guys showed up way back in the New York leg of the Crash Carnival, and that's where El Fuerte developed this debt of gratitude to King Rasta Gomez that he has been following through. He insists that he's going to help King Rasta Gomez figure out why Freak is no longer by his side. They're trading chops here in the opening bout. So this is going to be a tag team match. We've seen El Fuerte and King Rasta Gomez working together. Of course, Rasta Gomez has insisted that he be addressed as King Rasta Gomez ever since he defeated the King of Dinosaurs. I'm not sure that we'll be calling him King Boris if he secures a win. Nice clubbing blows there by the powerful Boris of the United and Mighty. Charging knee by King Rasta Gomez. But there's a DDT by Igor. And the United and Mighty have really had the better of the Lucha Libre stars here. Of course, El Stinger and El Fuerte ran into Boris and Igor through the Tag Team Championship tournament, the Muscle Bomber Duo tournament, but also a grudge match after some shady behavior by the United and Mighty. They disguised themselves as members of Los Dragones Eternos in service of Ivan. And they have managed to stay on top. There's a nice clothesline in the corner, hooks the leg. El Fuerte gets there before the three. Not sure if Rasta Gomez was perhaps able to kick out of that cover. Right now, the power of Boris and Igor is really proving to be difficult for Rasta Gomez to deal with. He may be able to equalize that kind of factor in this kind of matchup. El Fuerte is not going to match the strength of Boris and Igor. Of course, he has the speed, the agility, and the Lucha Libre tactics. There's a hard shot to the back of the skull. But a nice charging knee, and now King Rasta Gomez is going after everybody. We've seen him do this in recent weeks. There's the backdrop right on the apron, and don't tell me, Igor is gonna fire back, and we've been seeing this in recent weeks. The battle of the backdrops on the apron, the hardest part of the ring, and there's a charging knee by Rasta Gomez. I don't think he's going to abide by that. He has formed some sort of kinship, some sort of relationship with El Fuerte. And oh my, what a belly-to-belly suplex. Almost a hammer toss, as it's known in some circles, but Igor is firing back. Igor undeterred by the slam, and now look at this. What's he gonna do? Oh no. No, the power bomb on the outside. El Fuerte being manhandled right now, but it's King Gomez who is the legal man. Igor getting back in before the count out. Oh, and there's the Iron Curtain. The finishing move of the United and Mighty, but El Fuerte able to break the cover very quickly. He was in the right place at the right time that time, but not necessarily the case as Boris and Igor assert their strength. Here's a hammer lock into a side slam. Boris has a great combination of strength and technique, but it's not something you find in Gomez. Of course, he's a wildfire. He's a wild man. He does his own thing. He's I don't know what he's doing right now. He's vibrating to the beat of his own drum, I think. Boris spills to the man outside, and it's Gomez who will tend to him. El Fuerte firing shots at Igor, knocks him off the apron. Gomez showing a uncharacteristic bit of focus, sends him into the ring. There's the cover. Tremendous opportunity there, but Boris able to kick out at 2. El Fuerte with a kick, but Boris is able to catch it. And Igor is still down on the mat here in front of us. Oh, the power slam! Boris has got it covered. Igor recovering. Gets back to his corner. Boris drags El Fuerte to the center of the ring. Evil intentions in mind. Picks him up. Oh, the strength. Oh, the Dominator. And once again, a hard hook on that leg. Really intrigued by the wrestling acumen of Boris. Oh no! El Fuerte rolling straight into a splash at ringside. And now deadlifts him. Parading El Fuerte for this audience to see here in Hager Stadium. Unbelievable. And we got to go to an ad. We'll be right back. Stick around.
Yeah, come on. Everybody come alive real quick. Battle of the strong, survival of the fit. Take your best shot, hope you don't miss. I ain't never scared, never quitting is the motto. Come on, everybody come alive real quick. Battle of the strong, survival of the fit. Take the best shot. Yeah, come on, everybody come alive real quick. Battle of the strong, survival of the fit. Take your best shot, hope you don't miss. A new challenger is among us. They can take it high, you can take it much farther. Fast with the hands, eat Honda. Defend my legacy with strength and honor. I'm the greatest ever. I'm the fire breathe. Come down, see. No way I can't reach this. The showdown, this is my arena.
The action continues with El Fuerte. Nice drop kick, getting on top of Boris. Now he's got him sized up. What's he gonna do here? Oh, the reverse Frankensteiner! driving Boris's skull into the mat, but Igor is there. G. Boris looks stunned, rolling to the outside, trying to get some space. El Fuerte happy to amuse himself with Igor. What's he gonna do? Snapping Igor's head over the middle rope. As Boris gets back in, looking for maybe a neck breaker, couldn't do it. El Fuerte had it blocked. Oh my! Well, I think the damage was probably already done. A little bit surprised by that. United Mighty, very impressive throughout this match, but I think it was the impact of that reverse Frankensteiner, the inverted Hurricane Rana, that really rattled Boris's cage. I think that was it. The match was decided right there. A big win for El Fuerte and King Rasta Gomez, but more importantly, what has El Fuerte learned for his investigation into the deportation of Freak? Right now, they bask in victory, but there will be more to sort through, I'm sure. This appears to be the kitchen here in Hager Stadium. I'm not quite sure what to make of this. It's like Abel going to fix himself a snack? Why are we seeing this? It's like Abel might be looking for something. I don't really know what to make of this. I guess El Fuerte did say that Abel is conducting some sort of investigation of his own. Not quite sure what to make of that. And I know what to make of this. It's time for the next round of the Superstar Challenge. Oh my! Well, this crowd welcoming Superstar Joe back to Hager Stadium, and you can see he's accompanied by his manager, Don Sauvage, who has masterminded this series of matches. Right now, Superstar Joe is at the upside of an 8-0 win streak, and per Don Sauvage's meeting with Commissioner Mike Hager, it seems like maybe a World Championship opportunity could be in the future for Joe if he can extend this to 10-0, but who's he going to face? Oh my. United and Mighty? Hey, wait a second! Wait just a second! That's Boris Gagarin! Are you telling me Boris Gagarin has joined the United and Mighty? Accompanied to the ring right here by Ivan. Of course, last week at the end of the last Superstar Challenge, it was Boris Gagarin who showed up out of nowhere, completely wiped out Superstar Joe. He got a win against Neon Indignant Intern. And then out of nowhere, it was the kendo stick attacking Superstar Joe after the match. And I suppose it was inevitable that we would see Boris Gagarin here. Is this perhaps something that Ivan has masterminded? Of course, Ivan has been pursuing the World Championship for quite some time, and now I'm actually remembering that he was speaking to someone backstage a couple of weeks ago. Perhaps recruiting Boris Gagarin, but it doesn't matter because Superstar Joe comes firing straight out of the gate. Nice kick to the skull. I'm surprised that Boris Gagarin was able to kick out so speedily. Superstar Joe highly motivated here tonight. But now Boris Gagarin firing back, gets him on the shoulders. Oh my! Dropping him right over his knee. What a maneuver. Superstar Joe tries to recover, looking for a knee. I don't think he quite got all of it. Springboard, misses the forearm. Boris Gagarin collects him. Picks him up, oh my! Hard clothesline. Keeps hold of the wrist. He's going to punish Superstar Joe for that error. The trapped clotheslines. High impact. Putting Superstar Joe onto the mat. Don Sauvage looks a little bit concerned, and I think with reason. There's a drop kick. Boris Gagarin is a highly seasoned mixed martial arts competitor. He's competed in tournaments around the world. He's going to be trouble. It's sort of a modified throat thrust. And Boris Gagarin is really throwing everything at Superstar Joe right now. Hard forearm shot. Knocks him to his knees, and there is a hard right hand. Oh, yeah, left. Oh, there's the Enziguri. Enziguri kick gets Superstar Joe back into this match. Oh, wow, look at that. Roundhouse back kick. The back heel. Superstar Joe getting a little bit spiteful there with some of those shots. The jump spinning kick. That could be enough. Oh my, somehow Boris Gagarin able to kick out, showing the iron will. Jumping Sobat kick, but no. Boris Gagarin able to block the kick, hooks the leg. Wow. Trading blows, trading covers. Boris Gagarin, a seasoned competitor. He was certainly not going to get caught by all of these shots. Did well to block the Sabat kick. Sabat kick is usually a favorite of Superstar Joe's. He's finished a lot of matches with that one. Nice knee to the face. Oh my. These guys are almost street fighting here on the outside. Superstar Joe very spiteful with some of these shots. I don't know if there's history with Boris Gagarin or if he's just defending his win streak, but as the referee reaches an 8 count, he's going to have to get back in the ring. Wow, well, that's one way to do it. More after this. Superstar Joe continuing to celebrate the win here. 9-0. It really is an impressive win streak. Can he go 10? We'll find out next week. Make sure you're here. Make sure you're subscribed to this network. Now we're in the locker room, and I think I saw Abel there. There's the thing. Oh, my.
Hey, what's the big idea? You snooping around, you creepo? Hey, where you going? I ain't done with you.
Doesn't seem too pleased to see Abel lurking around, but let's put that aside because tonight, Ramon will face El Stinger in an SVC Chaos Dream match. Who's going to be the King of Lucha Libre? I can't wait to find out that. It'll be a Heat Up Scramble qualifying match. Next week, we're going to find out who Gerald Goby's next opponent will be. This guy has been on a tremendous run with the Valtude Super Fights. Can't wait to see it. It looks like Abel is coming out here now. This guy has only been with us for a couple of weeks, but he seems to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't think the Thing is too happy with him. Bit of a mysterious case, but according to El Fuerte, Abel may have his own agenda, may be investigating something here. I don't know what. He is a French judo mixed martial artist. Got a fusion style. Tremendous in-ring talent. A little bit hard to get a read on the guy, but pretty interesting. And well, I guess things have escalated quite rapidly. Because here comes the Thing. Former UCWF competitor came here to defend the honor of D-Man Demolition Dunphy. Dunphy suffering a beatdown at the hands of Zangief. I still can't believe that Zangief turned his back on D-Man Dunphy and joined BWA. Something that the Thing clearly could not abide by, and I'm grateful that he was here. He picked up a slightly unconvincing victory against Zangief last week, and I presume he was here maybe to follow up with Zangief, and Zangief's not here. Not really sure what was going on with Abel. I guess we're going to find out here tonight. The Thing not too pleased to find Abel snooping around. He has been lurking around. First saw him lurking around backstage a few weeks ago. This strikes me as a bit of a mismatch. The Thing kind of in another class. They tie up. Well, tossing Abel across the ring. The Thing, powerful man, but there's a nice tackle by Abel. Impressive work. Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, my. Tying up the legs of the Thing. It's an interesting strategy, not one I really would have considered. Nice DDT. Abel knows he cannot mess around with the Thing. This is a man who has gone toe-to-toe with the Hulk. I suspect the Thing may be pulling his punches here in CWA. But you can be sure that Abel's not pulling anything in that punch. There's that judo toss out of the corner. Abel's firing up here, and those MMA-style gloves are going to protect his hands, prevent him from breaking his fist. Repeated strikes to the Thing's rocky exterior. Any ordinary man would probably break all his fingers, break his hand. It's a common problem. That's the reason these gloves are padded. And now, look at this, leg scissor. Driving the elbow into the Thing. Abel really just trying to do anything he can, stay on top of the Thing, and this is similar strategy was used by Zangief last week, except Zangief had the physical power to really take it to the Thing. I was surprised. He was almost dominant, quite frankly. The Thing, though, was able to turn it around with a couple of strikes. That's the power of the Thing. Powerful member of the Fantastic Four. He's also a card-carrying Avenger. And of course, a former competitor in the Unlimited Class Wrestling Federation, but now he's here in CWA. And there you see the strength of the Thing, just throwing Abel back, and there's a headbutt. And that is not a skull you want to be on the end of. Clothesline in the corner. The Thing's maybe had a little bit of enough of Abel. Look at that, charging shoulder. And that's all it took. I guess the Thing decided he'd had enough of Abel. And he was ready to take the win. Look at that, the power behind that charging shoulder. Too much for Abel. A big win here for the Thing. Sending a message to BWA and sending a message to Zangief. We could be seeing a rematch. And one more break. Don't go anywhere. Main event up next. And it is time for the main event. Here comes El Stinger. All right. It's going to be a Heat Up Scramble qualifying match, but also in the minds of many, a dream match, and potentially a match to crown the King of Lucha Libre. Two of the hottest stars coming out of Mexico. Look at that. All right. El Stinger is beloved here in Hager Stadium. He's beloved across the world. Considered by some to be the greatest Lucha Libre star in the business today. He's going to come up against one of the best in the SNK territory here tonight. Great to see El Stinger back in action. In the classic mask, at least a version of it. Here we go. A match we never thought we would ever see. About to come to fruition here in the main event of Saturday Night Slam Masters. Unbelievable. Ramon out of the SNK territory. El Stinger, one of CWA's best. And here we go. Look at that mid-air collision starting this match off. Unbelievable. So evenly matched, but it's El Stinger now with the head scissor tilt-a-whirl takeover. Throws the kick. Early days. There's a kick from Ramon. These guys are just feeling each other out right now. There's a standing moonsault, but El Stinger had it. Scouted, nice forearm. Goes for a move of his own, but no. Ramon had it scouted. These guys know each other's style so well. They are both versed in the Lucha Libre techniques. They tie up. Here's the head scissor again. Here's the takedown. High intensity start here in this Saturday Night Slam Masters main event. Heat Up Scramble Qualifier. The winner here will be guaranteed entry into the 30-man Battle Royal at the Heat Up Scramble special event. Ramon throws a kick. There's another, but El Stinger caught it. And now Ramon. These guys are just so evenly matched. Oh, the double arm DDT. Hey, wait a second. Rolling through. Ramon chaining three of them together. Unbelievable. And now diving over the top rope, but El Stinger sidestepped it. And he won't want to be doing that during the Heat Up Scramble. Over the top will get you eliminated. El Stinger sends it back to the ring, and now he's shouting to the crowd. I think El Stinger feels pretty good right now. Dives back into the ring. Nice DDT. Ramon on the apron. There's the shoulder charge. El Stinger goes to the top rope. Could we see El Stinger fly? There it is! The missile drop kick to the outside. But again, Ramon gets the knees up. And there's a front drop kick. These guys are throwing everything that they have at each other right now. It is the full Lucha Libre arsenal being exploited here. There's a nice diving kick. Hard forearm shot. I don't think defense is a part of this matchup. There's a spear. Ramon couldn't do much about it. Defense isn't on either of these guys' minds. They are all about the attack as El Stinger goes to the top rope. High risk, but also high reward. And look at that, a corkscrew splash from the top rope. Thought he had it. 2.5, unbelievable. The corkscrew twisting splash, and there's a shooting star press, but again, Ramon gets the knees up. I don't know how Ramon is doing this right now. He's taking some serious punishment, but he's dealing some punishment too. Knee to the face. Standing moonsault, but again, El Stinger able to get out of the way. Some people consider El Stinger to be the master of the moonsault. They call him the Saint of the Stars here in CWA in Hager Stadium. Off the ropes. Nice arm drag by Ramon. Ramon looking to some of his striking, maybe to try to find an advantage here. Backs it up. What's he gonna do? There it is! Finishing move! No! El Stinger able to kick out. I'm really surprised by that. And El Stinger feeling the effects of the hypersonic as Ramon goes to the top rope. Diving headbutt! Connects! And a standing moonsault! It's gotta be over here! Oh, goes for another, but too greedy. El Stinger sliding out of the way. Nice suplex. El Stinger coursing with adrenaline. There's the charging shoulder, but no, Ramon able to cut it off with a knee, and there's a springboard drop kick. These guys are holding absolutely nothing left. It's got to be pure adrenaline coursing through their veins. Ramon now prepared, and there's the hypersonic. He got it. He got it. That's got to be it. Ramon's the king of lucha. What? What? How? How can that be? How is El Stinger still standing? Pulls himself to his feet on the apron. Ramon charging in. Well, El Stinger was diving in, but it looks like Ramon got that drop kick. Boot to the midsection. Oh, there's the double arm DDT. That butterfly lock into the DDT, and now Ramon going back to the corner, maybe looking for a third hypersonic. El Stinger staggers into the center of the ring. Oh, what? No! He was able to shrug it off. DDT by Ramon, though. El Stinger rolls out of the way. Once again, the moonsault is no use against El Stinger, and there's a DDT of his own. And now El Stinger going to the top rope. Unbelievable. Turns it around, backs it up, and there's the moonsault. The top rope diving moonsault. One of the best moonsaults in the business. He hooks the leg. Could it be? El Stinger wins. El Stinger qualifies for the Heat Up Scramble. And hey, look at that on the stage. Well, there's Ramon's Team GAW teammate. It's King of Dinosaurs, and I guess he's coming out here just to applaud these guys. It was a hell of a match. They threw everything they had at each other. Incredibly well matched, but in the end, the dynamism of El Stinger came through. There's King of Dinosaurs. I guess he's applauding El Stinger. King of Dinosaurs has qualified for the Heat Up Scramble. It could be these two meeting each other in that match. Make sure you subscribe to this network for more CWA.
You are now entering the Hellhole.